Hey, this is Dave Allen, and I wanted to welcome you to the next video. If you remember the first one, we actually loaded, well, not the first one, but the one prior to this, we loaded the 10 plugins. We did a WordPress install, and I gave you the 10 pretty much plugins you wanted to load without having any issues. So we did it on a website called Extra Funds Online, and we got everything all set up. And this video, we're going to show you what theme to use. It's a completely free theme, and we're going to show you how to build out the front end so that it looks really nice. Okay, so moving right along, we're going to go over to Appearance. We're going to click on Themes. Okay, and we're going to come on up here. We're going to go Add New, and we're going to look for a theme called APACE. Okay, and so Apace. It's the only one you see, and APACE. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to click on Install. Okay, now once it installs, we're going to go ahead and activate it. Okay, this site's already ready to roll. So we're going to come over here to customize, and we're going to make a few changes here. So the first thing we want to do here is site identity. We want to take away the my blog and my WordPress blog. So we want to go, we're going to basically say, and actually we're going to hold off on that because we're going to actually build a logo. Okay, so the logo we're going to do here is we're going to do it over in Canva. Okay, we're going to come over to canva.com, and I'm going to come down here and look at one of my logos. Okay, this was a logo I was just kind of fooling around with here. So you want to use the dimensions. Let's see what dimensions we want to do here. All right, 1 second. We're going to create a design. It's going to be a custom design. We're going to want to do 350 by 100. Okay, so 350 by 100. Okay, and what we're going to do here is we're going to want to do, now, just like every other logo, like if you come over to my daveallenpro.com, which is my main blog, you'll see that I make all my logos fairly simple. I grab something like that, which is what I call a favicon. Then you have your website name and then a tagline. Okay, so let's just say you're in Canva and you're going to go over to Elements. Okay, and you're going to look for let's see here, affiliate. Oh, affiliate. What the heck? Weird. Okay. And we're going to pop in right here, and we're going to look for some different elements here. So you can look through them and you can decide what you want to represent your company. You can kind of look around here and just see. We're going to make this fairly simple. Let's just say we want to do, let's have a look here. And you don't want anything that's bouncing around, anything like that, because you want to have it stationary. So we're going to keep on looking. And I think I'm going to go with one of the ones. Let's have a look here. So I'm going to scroll down. All right, I'm going to go with one of these ones up top here. And this one right here. It was the first one I looked at. So what you want to do is you want to come over to here. You want to stretch that out so it takes up the full space. Okay. And you don't want to have it right on the edge. Oh, a little bit too much here. You want to have it right about there. And then what you want to do is you want to come over to text. You want to add a heading. Now the heading is way too big. So I'm going to come up here, drop it down. All right. And I'm going to change the font too, because I don't like the font at all. Now my favorite fonts that I like to use, I like Antonio Bold. That's a good one. But you can try different ones all you want. I like to go with Antonio Bold. Anton's nice too, but I'm going to go with Antonio Bold. Okay, and we're gonna, what's the name of it's extrafundsonline.com. Okay, so extra fun, I'm gonna get rid of that so I don't End up coming back to it. So extra funds, if I can spell right today, right? And let me just come back here, extra funds online. Okay. And I'm going to have to drop it down a little bit in size. Let me see here. All right, perfect. Okay. Now what we want to do here, and I might move this over just a smidgen. Okay. So now we want to do is add a subheading. We're going to put that subheading right here. And you can get creative with your subheadings. I mean, for my Dave Allen Pro, mine is create your ultimate life. That's what I'm kind of behind. I want to help people, teach them how to build a business in 7 days, how to create the ultimate life. So you need to figure out, what is your brand? Okay, so extra funds online, create. I don't want to use the word create. Okay, so we're gonna just kind of brainstorm right online here. So extra funds online. We're gonna do start your journey. Start your online. Let's see here. No, I don't want to do that here. Let's do here. So extra funds online. Create the best side gig. And of course, that's too long. So the best side gig. Okay, something like that. And guess what? You can always change it. You don't want to change it too many times. You want to but if you want to just kind of get your site up here, you can do that. So start the best side gig. Okay, that's what I'm going to use for my tagline. All right, perfect. So let's get this here. Okay, so now what I want to do here is I want to do this. Extra funds online logo. Okay. And I'm going to hit download. Now let's just make sure we got everything right here. So, and I'm going to change the color for this here. Let me grab one of these colors here. Let's see here. No, not going to do that there. All right, let's see if we can pick a color. All right, let's go with maybe a darker blue, even a darker. We can do a red. And let's see here. I'm going to try to stick with one of those, maybe even that one right there. You can try like an orange. Yeah, that doesn't really look good, does it? No, that doesn't look too bad, does it? Okay. So, okay, start the best side gig. So I'm going to go ahead and download that now. Okay, and as it's being downloaded, I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to select the logo. There it is right there. And of course, as we're waiting for it to install, we get that awkward silence. Anyways, so we've got that loaded up. We're going to sit and crop it a little bit. So we want to stretch that out full size here. Perfect. Okay. And creating the logo is probably, we're going to take that site title out because we're going to actually do a logo instead of a site title. And take that out there. We're going to come down here. We're going to select a site icon. Now, what a site icon is here, we're going to grab this. You see how at the top here for Dave Allen Pro, you can see it has just that square there. We're going to create that right now. So 512, this is easy to do too. So you go ahead and drop that right there. You want to stretch that out. Okay, get it a little bit Make it as big as we can. Okay, and let's see if we can do that. Wherever we get to, then we want to just kind of center it. Okay, perfect. And this is Extra Funds Online Favicon. Okay, perfect. Now we're going to go ahead and download it again. Okay, we're going to come back over to the blog and we're going to upload files. And there we go. And we've got that. And now we've got it. Okay, look at that. There it is up there right in the corner. Okay, and you want to see what it looks like on a mobile? Right there, that's what it looks like on a mobile. That's a tablet, and that's the desktop. Okay, and you really want to make sure things look good on a desktop just because it's bigger and it's easier to build, but you always want to make sure that it looks amazing on a mobile, because most people nowadays, they're looking at your blogs, they're looking at everything on a mobile phone. Okay, so we're going to come back here. We're not going to publish yet. We've done site identity. If you want to change any kind of colors, you can change them. I leave the background color as white just because we did a logo, and if we change that to, let's say, red, it's gonna make the logo stand out. So we keep it as white. Now, if you want to change the other color, if you don't like that blue, maybe you want to do a darker blue, go with that. Okay, that's these buttons right here. Header image, I don't worry about a header image. Background image, I don't do a background image. Menus, you're going to want to do a menu. Now, the menu name, I just call it a main menu. Okay, and we're going to do an amp menu. We're going to go next. Oh, main. And we want to add, I don't think we've created any pages yet, so we can just create the home page for it right now. And that's going to show up right there in that title. Okay, so we're going to add more later. But on the menus, now the widgets, you got a sidebar widget, header widget, footer. We'll show you that later. Okay, content options. Don't worry too much about that. Layout options, you want to do let me see here. Get back over to desktop here. So what a box layout does, or a wide layout, you can kind of decide, but I usually keep it at box. I mean, there's not much of a difference. Footer options. Okay, so there we go right there. And let's just sit and click published. Okay, so we're going to get out of here. We're going to come down to settings, and there's a few settings you want to do. Now, the first thing you want to do before you forget is you want to make sure your permalinks is on post name. Okay, come down here, hit that. Perfect. Now you want to look at general. Don't worry about the site title and all that because we're doing a logo. You don't really want people registering unless you do. Now writing. Okay. All right, reading. We're just going to click through them here. You want to do an excerpt for posts, and I'll show you why in a minute. If you don't want anybody commenting on them, you can actually take the comments off, but I'll let you decide on that. Media, don't worry too much about that. Privacy, we're going to create a privacy page and a terms and conditions page here soon. And then, of course, this was one of the plugins we loaded up here as well. Okay, but we don't have to worry about that right now. So the next thing we're going to do here is we're going to come over to posts, and we're going to create a new post. Now, I'm not going to get too much into the posts today because what I want to do is I want to show you how easy it is to get the blog looking really nice. Okay, so I've already created a blog post right here. And the next video, we will do a video very soon on how to write a blog post and how to get the right one going, how to do your keyword research, that type of thing. but just for time's sake, we're going to show you how to do this today. Excuse me. And we're going to pop that in there right now. And why you need email. Oh, let's get it all. And I always like to capital the top letters. Why you need email marketing. Okay, perfect. I'm going to look at it, and I'm not going to get too much into the SEO because I'm going to cover that in, although I will put email marketing as one of the key phrases. Okay, perfect. And feature image. I like to do my feature images, guess where? Canva. And you're going to want to create a feature image. Now, I've already got one right here. The feature image you want to make sure you have is 1500 by 900, okay, which is right here. Now, you go into photos, and what you do is, this is one I just used, but you just go into email marketing, okay? Whatever your blog post is about, and you can search all different kinds of pictures, okay? Doesn't matter. Pick one you like, okay? I wouldn't probably go for something like that. I like to go, the picture says 1,000 words, right? So this is the one I chose. I've already downloaded it. So I'm going to go ahead and upload it. Oh, actually, no, I didn't download that one. Sorry. So I'm going to go ahead and, why you need an autoresponder. That was the title. Okay, perfect. So let me get back out of here. Come back up here. Why you need an autoresponder. Okay, good. I'm going to go ahead and download this here. And if I'm going too fast, folks, by all means, just go, stop it, start it, rewatch it, whatever you got to do. I want to make sure I get the content in as quick as I can without getting too carried away and leaving you, kind of wondering what I'm doing. Okay, so gonna look for that image here. There it is right there. Okay, perfect. All right, and here we go. We're gonna come up here and publish it. And what we're gonna do here next is we're gonna look at the blog. Now, as you can kind of see, the structure is coming together. Remember I said I just wanted the excerpt, not the whole blog post. That was in the settings that we changed earlier. So if you so right now, if you add, let's say 1, 2, so the second one's going to go there. Then you got 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to show up. Okay. And it's going to make the blog look really nice. Now, to get rid of this stuff here, whatever affiliate programs you're promoting, oh, went to the wrong way here. You're going to go over to, widgets. So appearance, come down to widgets. And let's get this out of here. And we want to make sure, so this is we want to get rid of these widgets here. So all you're going to do is click on it, come up here, and you're going to remove latest posts. Do it again, remove heading. You're going to come up here. Now, if you want to keep any of these, you can, but I like to kind of put my own in here. Remove heading. Okay, so I'm going to, remove all of them is what I'm going to do. And remove heading. Okay. Perfect. There we go. Almost done there. And just cleaning it up. Now I will put something in here so I can hit the plus sign and I can add something new if I'd like. Let me browse all of them. So media, I can put a image in there. I can put all kinds of things in here. So, If I want to do, and see, here's the thing. If you want to add things back, you can do that. Now I'm going to put a search bar in there just so people can search the post as it starts to get bigger. I can put social icons here. So I'll go social. And we'll do that there. Okay. Click to add. Everybody's probably got a Facebook. Everybody's probably got a, let's see here. We're going to add a Pinterest. We're going to add a, let's see here, Twitter. And we're going to add a YouTube. Now, don't add all these unless you have anything, okay? Now, I like to recommend definitely a YouTube. I like TikTok, although I don't know if TikTok is on here. Let me see. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Okay. So I recommend of anything, I recommend at the very minimum having a TikTok, TikTok, and a YouTube. Okay. And of course, if you start getting really heavily into the blogging, a Pinterest, Facebook, I guess, Twitter, it's really up to you. I would, the third choice I would do would probably be an Instagram. Okay. So I would do TikTok as number one, YouTube is number two, and Instagram. Those would be my first three choices. Out of these next three, I would do Pinterest next, Facebook, and then Twitter last. So we're going to do that. Let's come up here and hit update. And then if you wanted to add, let's say a banner from one of your affiliate programs, you would grab the banner code and you would do it through HTML. And you'd click on that. You'd grab the banner code from the affiliate program, pop it in there, and then you'd be able to populate the banner on the sidebar of your site. Let's have a look at the site right now. Oh, we didn't update it yet. Okay, perfect. So we're going to come over here and look at that. Oh, we didn't get the social widgets in there. Oh. Okay, so let's hit. So you come up to performance, purge all caches, and it'll basically delete all the cache. Okay, so now we should be able to see something. Oh, and you know what? It's not going to show anything until we go wfacebook.com/ whatever your username is. Okay, we'll just do Pinterest.com. Okay, and this is just going to the home page, you know that, right? If you, whatever your URL is for these, you'd want to put that in. So as an example, I would go to my YouTube channel and grab it and pop that in there. I'd go to my TikTok channel, put that in there. Same thing for Instagram. But let's just do that for right now. And we're going to come up here, visit the site, and look at that. So we've got a search bar. So things are starting to take shape here. And as you're building it out, I mean, as you know, you don't want to launch a blog with just one blog post. I would do at least 4, because if you had 2 and 2, it would look not too bad. But ideally, you would want around 6 or 8. Okay. And then as you keep moving forward, you're going to keep adding. You might show only 8 on the home page, and then there'll be a way to go to the second page. But this is a start, folks. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to wrap up this video here. I think you got kind of an idea on how to build the blog and how to get the structure looking good. If you know how to get blog posts in there, great. If not, I'm going to do a video probably tomorrow and show you how to build a blog post. And we're going to get into all the SEO. But really quickly, I'm going to go back into here. And as you can see, with all those plugins we loaded up, we've got everything looking really good. Now, you can always click on here, click on your plugins, and making sure that you've got everything going well. But for this video, we're going to wrap it up. If you like what you see, go ahead and like the video. Go ahead and leave a comment. Send me an email. I'm definitely very approachable, and I want you to be able to, if you have any questions or if you want to talk about anything, believe me, I'm very easygoing, very easy guy to chat with. But go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you, and we'll see you on the next video. Take care.